Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Wednesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is a list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, I'll have my famous birthday segment in reference to all our famous people who are born on this day. Also tonight, I'll have my Black History profile as we're celebrating African American History Month during the entire month of February. Also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Thursday, for your Friday, the upcoming weekend, and on to the start of the first half of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Wednesday night as I begin my National Day calendar segment. And of course, today was National Chocolate Mint Day. Recognized by the U.S. National Confectioners Association, National Chocolate Mint Day is observed each year across the nation on this day. This holiday has been set aside for all the chocolate mint lovers to eat their favorite treats all day long. The Aztecs and Mayans are given much credit for their ways with chocolate, and while chocolate was brought back to Europeans, they were not fond of the dark, bitter beans, so they used more for medicinal purposes. As it was mostly consumed as a hot beverage, Europeans mixed mint, cinnamon, and other spices to make it more palatable. Over time, they added sugar, and the combination of chocolate and mint became fashionable. Fast forward to the mid-1800s when inventions and improvements in processes made it possible for confectioners to begin mass-producing chocolates. Even then, small candy shops served a local public. Advertisements for mint chocolates or chocolate mints did not start showing up in newspapers until the turn of the century. One of the earliest mass producers of chocolate mints was Hewler's in New York. Their chain of stores spread across the country. Today we find mint chocolate in everything from ice cream to brownies, cookies and candies, liquors and sauces. Girl Scouts first sold Thin Mint cookies in 1953, and they're still their most popular cookie. Mint chocolate is also the name of an herb with edible leaves that taste like chocolate and mint. Speaking of Girl Scout cookies, I believe that Girl Scout cookies begin going on sale either this week or next week. I forgot, but I bought a box of Girl Scout cookies last year, but they were not Thin Mints. To me, Thin Mints tasted better. To me, Thin Mints tasted better back in the 90s. Of course, I loved Thin Mints as a child. Here's how to observe: eat some chocolate mint. Make something using chocolate and mint. If you need a recipe, you can try a recipe for. Google up a recipe for mint frosting for chocolate cake. Please, if you folks are watching me, or whenever you watch, if you folks are up with me, I know most of you are probably asleep by now, but if you're up with me, please come and let me know if you know of anyone that's selling any Girl Scout cookies, and maybe you can let me know if any of you know anyone that's selling any Girl Scout cookies, and spare me a box of Thin Mints. In a large bowl, so use hashtag Chocolate Mint Day to post on social media. Spearmint is the most commonly used mint in chocolate recipes. However, peppermint is also used. Like chocolate, mint can also be made into a beverage. In this case, mint is steeped into a tea. It is known for its calming effect on an upset stomach. Mint can also be added to lotions or topical creams, providing a cooling effect on the skin. It can be added to savory sauces. Mint is a part of the Lamaceae family. Some plants included in the family are rosemary, lavender, hyssop, basil, thyme, and catnip. So that's what we know about mint, chocolate mint, or mint chocolate. For those of you that know anyone that sell a box of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies, the Thin Mints. Here are your other National Day holidays. I do apologize, I don't have a lot of time, but I'll try to get as much as I can within 20 minutes. National Arabian Horse Day, National That Girls Rise Day, and also today was National Lash Day. Here on this Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. And of course, here's our famous birthday segment of all our famous people who were born on this day. The 19th of February. Excuse me. Today, TV actress Millie Bobby Brown turns 21. Pop singer Chappelle Roan turns 27. TV actress Victoria Justice turns 32. Basketball player Nikola Jokic turns 30. Children's author Jeff Kinney turns 50. Rock singer Seal turns 62. R&B singer Smokey Robinson turns 85. Prince Andrew, Duke of York, turns 65. Pop singer Jung Woo turns 27. TV actor David Mazouz turns 24. Movie actress Ariel Cabell turns 40. TV actor Drew Davis turns 21. Pop singer Mabel McVeigh turns 29. TV actor Eric Lange turns 52. Religious leader Stephen Furtick turns 45. Movie actress Haley Duff turns 40. Movie actress Monet Exchange turns 35. And movie actor Sam Reed turns 38. Those are all the famous people born on this day, Wednesday, February 19th. And now here's tonight's Black History Profile as we're celebrating African American History Month during the entire month of February. And tonight, I'm going to give you guys some info about America's #1 TV dad, America's #1 comedian dad on television, especially for those of you. I mean, I was born in exactly the same year his ever so popular famous show on NBC debuted, but his #1 hit show on NBC premiered exactly the same year I was born. Actually premiered later that year. Later in the same year I was born. Tonight we get to learn about, excuse me, about Bill Cosby, as we are celebrating African American History Month during the entire month of February. Born William Henry Cosby Jr., Bill Cosby is an American retired comedian, actor, and media personality, often cited as a trailblazer for African Americans. Born William Henry Cosby Jr., Bill Cosby is an American retired comedian, actor, and media personality, often cited as a trailblazer for African Americans in the entertainment industry. Cosby was a film, television, and stand-up comedy star, with his longest-running live-action role being that of Cliff Huxtable in the sitcom The Cosby Show. That's the show I was referring to. He also released several stand-up comedy albums and was a popular spokesperson in advertising for decades. Cosby was well known in the United States for his fatherly image and gained a reputation as America's dad. Since 2014, dozens of allegations of sexual assault have been made against him. Cosby began his career as a stand-up comic at the Hungry Eye nightclub in San Francisco in 1961, and primarily performed observational comedy in a conversational style. He released numerous stand-up specials, starting with Bill Cosby is a Very Funny Fellow, Right? And starring the comedy film Bill Cosby Himself. Cosby still holds the record for winning the most Grammy Awards for Best Comedy Album with 7 wins. His acting career began with the starring role in the NBC secret agent show I Spy, which broke new ground for African Americans when he made history by winning 3 Primetime Emmy Awards for Best Actor in the drama series, becoming the first black actor to do so. Cosby made his film debut starring in Man and Boy, followed by Hickey and Boggs, Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, A Piece of the Action, Leonard Part 6, and Ghost Dad. He produced and starred in a series of television sitcoms such as The Bill Cosby Show, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, and The Cosby Show, as well as its spin-off A Different World, The Cosby Mysteries, and Cosby. He hosted Kids Say the Darndest Things. During his prolific career, he advertised numerous products, including the Jell-O Ice Pop. During his prolific career, he advertised numerous products, including the Jell-O Ice Pop Treats Pudding Pop. Over 60 women have accused Cosby of rape, drug facilitated sexual assault and sexual battery, child sexual abuse, and sexual harassment. Those allegations gained traction in 2014 after a set which made mention of them by fellow comedian Hannibal Buress went viral. Numerous allegations followed with Cosby maintaining his innocence and repeatedly denying allegations made against him. Despite receiving numerous awards and honorary degrees, several of them were revoked following the allegations. Reruns of The Cosby Show and other programs featuring I don't laugh very often, but reruns of The Cosby Show and other programs featuring Cosby were pulled from syndication. In 2018, Cosby was convicted of aggravated sexual assault against Andrea Constand. He was imprisoned until the conviction was vacated in June of 2021 by the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania on the basis of Cosby's Fifth Amendment and 14th Amendment due process rights having been violated. In 2022, Cosby was found civilly liable for having sexually assaulted Judy Huff when she was 16. So tonight we get to learn about famous TV actor and comedian Bill Cosby, who has been known for decades, still known as America's TV dad, despite what he had gone through over the years, especially within the past decade. And now, if you folks have not been outside earlier today, you'll definitely not believe how cold it was today. Many areas, including right here in Shreveport, during the day, did not get anywhere above freezing. In fact, some portions of the region has experienced some light amounts of snow. Once again, Shreveport had received fairly light amounts of frozen precipitation, including sleet, snow, freezing, rain. Each of the three. Some areas actually received some measurable snowfall, especially areas well north of Shreveport and also well in portions of Texas. But what we do have in effect is a cold weather advisory. Very cold temperatures will combine with northerly winds tonight to produce bitterly cold wind chills through Thursday morning. As a result, a cold weather advisory is right now in effect. It actually took effect around 9 p.m. tonight and carried through 10 a.m. Thursday. That's tomorrow morning, with wind chills in the single digits to lower teens. So cold weather advisory 9 p.m. tonight until 10 a.m. Thursday. This evening until tomorrow morning, all across area-wide the entire region. Temperatures teens to lower 20s, wind chills single digits to lower 30s. Remember the 4 P's here. People, pets, plants, and pipes. Remember the 4 most important P's. Remember to bring in those pets and plants. Remember bringing those pets and plants. So we're looking at some seriously cold temperatures tonight, and it doesn't just include our immediate region either. A bitter cold night will be in place as lows fall into the mid and upper teens and low 20s. Single digits may exist across the extreme northern zones. Very cold temperatures will combine with northerly winds tonight to produce bitterly cold winds. Very cold temperatures will combine with northerly winds tonight to produce bitterly cold wind chills in the single digits to lower teens through Thursday morning. And here are your averages and records for this day, Wednesday, February 19th. Normal high is 64, normal low is 42. Record high is 84, set back in 1986. 15 degrees is the record low set on this day back in 1978. Of course, all across the area, especially include portions of central Arkansas and of course, central Oklahoma, as well as central North and central Texas, are under an extreme cold warning. Dangerously cold temperatures are on the way, so please remember to bundle up if you haven't already. We have a cold weather advisory in effect across our 4-state area, which began at 9 p.m. tonight, which remains in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Of course, any of the leftover precipitation we had experienced, including the light snow and the light freezing rain and sleet, has since exited the region and moved its way off well northeastward. So we are totally dry at the moment, and of course that's the same service. Is the good portion of the South is basically quiet, with the exception of portions of Kentucky into the Ohio River Valley. That's where the disturbance is that dealing with the winter precip. So the winter precip we've had earlier today has since exited the region. So, and of course, once again, right here in Shreveport, we did not get to experience anything measurable. But we are. So I'll let you guys exactly how low our temperatures could get tonight. So we had areas of light freezing drills as well as light snow throughout the day. But seriously, nothing measurable, nothing too significant, nothing truly exciting for the kids to see. So I know it's so. Now, could this be our last punch of bitterly cold weather that we've experienced this winter? Because especially we've had at least a couple since the beginning of January. This is like our third significant winter blast we've had. The Arctic air pushing the region this season. Temperature outside is 25 degrees here on this Wednesday night with mostly clear skies. So it is dangerously cold out there tonight. So please bundle up. Temperature outside. Check out your temperature. 25 degrees with mostly clear skies. Humidity 74%. Dew point is 18 degrees. That means we have dry air in place. And the wind chill way below freezing, 16 degrees. So it is quite bone chilling cold out tonight. We have a north wind at 9 miles per hour. Barometric pressure at 30.51 inches of mercury. So again, we have the cold weather advisory that has gone into effect around 9 p.m. tonight and will remain in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it is likely that we could see temperatures bombing out in the teens, excuse me, tomorrow morning. Cold weather advisory remains in effect from 9 p.m. this evening until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So please bundle up. Just be thankful that the winter precip has since exited the region. Very cold wind chills as low as zero. Very cold wind chills as low as zero are expected across a good portion of the region. Southeast Oklahoma, much of East Texas, and Southwest Arkansas, in the single digits to near 10 degrees across deep East Texas and much of North Louisiana. And portions from 9 p.m. this evening until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Frostbite and hypothermia will occur if unprotected skin is exposed to these extremely cold temperatures and wind chills. Use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, hat, and gloves. So wear a coat, hat, and wear a coat, hat, gloves, and scarf. Do not go out. Do not go outdoors if you're not bundled up. Just a long sleeve shirt or sweater will not help. Record cold in the central U.S. Winter storm for portions of the eastern U.S. An Arctic air mass will continue over the central U.S. this week with widespread record-breaking cold temperatures through Friday. Snow and ice accumulations heavy in places will impact portions of the eastern U.S. from the Ohio River Valley to the mid-Atlantic states and Carolinas through Thursday morning. That, of course, is tomorrow. So a good portion, but if cold weather is not your thing, then I have some good news. Then if cold weather is not your thing, then I do have some much warmer temperatures in the forecast. But we just have to at least get through tonight and again tomorrow. So if cold weather is not your thing, then a warm up is on the way. And I'll let you guys know exactly when we can see temperatures back in the 70s. Do not worry. Spring. The officials do not worry. We are getting. Do not worry. Spring like. Do not worry. 70s are on. The 70s are on. I do have temperatures in the 70s in the forecast. Much warmer temperature. I think you guys are going to enjoy. So tonight it's likely going to be the coldest night. So low temperature tonight, 20 degrees. Watch your record low temperature is 21 degrees. That was most recently set back in 2021. That was during that brutal winter Arctic outbreak that we had 4 years ago. So if we drop into the teens tomorrow morning, that would be considered a record low. Low temperature tonight, 20 degrees. And this would also, if we get into the teens, it would be the third time we've done so this season. Low temperature tonight, 20 degrees with the north wind at 12 miles per hour. And of course, we're not expecting any precip. No precip of any type is expected tonight. All of that has since moved off. Tomorrow, going into your Thursday, will be sunny and very cold day with sunshine. Sunny and very cold. High temperature, 39 degrees with a northeast wind at 12 miles per hour. And of course, we're not expecting any rain. So we've been stuck underneath the clouds all day long. That's the reason temperatures did not get anywhere warm up the region to where they would expect. We were stuck with clouds all day in areas of of small amounts of snow, light frozen precip. We were stuck so we finally have seen some of the clouds breaking apart. That would set the stage for a very cold night tonight. So expect skies to gradually clear. We should see gradually clear skies. That's going to help temperatures drop well into the low 20s and teens and low 20s overnight tonight with another hard freeze expected. First one in nearly a month. With clear skies expected overnight, we'll start out tomorrow morning 6 a.m. with clear skies. We should be down to 20 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with sunshine. We should be at 24 degrees. Noon tomorrow. That's noon tomorrow with sunshine. We should barely make it above freezing, up to 33 degrees. We'll have mostly sunny skies around 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with a temperature of 39 degrees. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with sunshine, we should be at 35 degrees. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with mostly clear skies, we should be down to 29 degrees. So our temperatures for tomorrow aren't going to be anywhere close, anywhere near mid to late February standards. So instead, normally we should be at least in the low 60s, at least in the low to mid 60s by now. We should at least be in the low to mid 60s. We should at least be in the low to mid 60s for daytime highs, and overnight lows should be in the low 40s. Instead, we're going to continue to see well below normal temperatures. But there is a warm up on the way. So if you're tired of cold, then warm up is just, I'll let you guys know exactly when it's going to warm up. Here's what the next 7 to 10 days have in store for us. So tonight is likely going to be one of our coldest nights of the winter so far. Low temperature tonight, 20 degrees, one of our coldest nights we've seen so far this winter. Now tomorrow, going to your Thursday, will be a very cold day for us with sunshine, with the high of 39, low of 23. Winds will be from the northeast at 12 miles per hour, and no rain is expected. Not expect any precipitation to occur during the day tomorrow. Friday, it would be cold with mostly cloudy skies. Another colder than average day is on top for us as we're going to your Friday. High of 43, low of 33. Winds will be from the northeast at 7 miles per hour, no rain is expected. Saturday, of course, it will be a warmer but still cooler than average day. And of course, do not forget this coming Saturday is the Crew of Centaur Parade, which takes place at 3:30 p.m. this coming Saturday, February 22nd. Expect periods of rain. Periods of rain to occur, especially later on Saturday night. So if you're heading out to the Crew of Centaur Parade this Saturday, you should be fine. Just pack an umbrella in case, with at least a rain along with a few showers. High of 52, low of 36. Winds will be from the south at 4 miles per hour. Chance of rain 60%. Sunday, of course, will be the better half of the weekend. Will finally dry out. It will be a nice day for us to close out the weekend. So Sunday will be the pick day of the weekend. We have partly cloudy skies becoming mostly sunny going into your Sunday. High 55, low of 37. Winds will be from the west-southwest at 5 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Now here comes your warm-up going to your Monday. It'll be a pleasantly warm day for us with plenty of sunshine. High of 71, low of 49. Winds will be from the southwest at 7 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Tuesday, another pleasantly warm day with plenty of sunshine. Here comes spring, but not officially just yet. High of 77, low of 52. Winds will be from the southwest at 8 miles per hour and no rain is expected. Middle of next week by Wednesday, we have mostly cloudy skies with a couple showers and thunderstorms possible. Highs with the high of 75, low of 50. Winds will be from the southwest at 8 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. So we'll start to see the return of rain chances toward the middle of next week. And then looks like the latter portion of next week is looking rather dry and seasonally mild with highs in the upper 60s each day. Friday, which is next Thursday, which is the 27th. Next Friday, which is the 28th. And of course, next Saturday, which is March 1st. And that's also the day of the Crew of Gemini Parade. As of right now, we should have temperatures in the pleasantly mild temperatures in the upper 60s each day. Basically, with the exception of next Wednesday, most of next week is looking dry and much warmer. So, if you're not a fan of the cold weather, then it looks like we have some 60s and 70s on the way as we go into next week. So, definitely looking forward to warmer weather this time of year. But we just have to get over this. We just have to get over the extreme harsh cold first of all. So tomorrow is like going to be our coldest day. We'll see over the next 7 to 10 days. So we'll have highs. We'll continue to pertain to well below normal temperatures at least through Sunday. At least we have highs in the upper 30s during the day tomorrow. Have one more hard freeze expected tomorrow night into Friday morning. And of course we'll start that warm up on Friday, but still remaining well below average for your Friday. But highs only in the low 40s. Highs in the low 40s for Friday. And then, of course, we get into the lower 50s on Saturday just in time for the Crew of Centaur Parade for Mardi Gras this weekend. It will be a rather chilly day, so you may want to grab those jackets and sweaters, also the umbrellas. Because we're expecting a chance of rain to occur, especially on Saturday night. Highs reaching low 50s for Saturday, mid 50s by Sunday. And, of course, here comes our warm-up. We'll have highs in low 70s come Monday. It gets even warmer with highs in the mid 70s each day for both Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So if you're liking the taste of spring, then I think you're going to like the weather next week. Now your rain chances. No rain expected for both tomorrow or Friday. 60% chance of rain for Saturday. So pack an umbrella, especially for the Crew of Centaur Parade this Saturday for Mardi Gras. And of course, we'll dry out for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are looking dry going into next week, and then our next best rain chance returns toward the middle of next week. That will be Wednesday, 40%. Now, of course, rainfall towards over the next 7 to 10 days. We're not expecting much, only a little over 1/10 of an inch of rain. So we're not expecting much rain. So bottom line is, remember to bring those pets and plants if you haven't already. Be sure to bundle up as you head out the door tomorrow morning, getting yourselves off to work and also getting your kids off to school. So be sure to bundle up and please stay warm. That's all that I have. That will be all that I have for you guys in tonight's video. Once again, my name is Stelton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.